Hi preschool friends, it's Miss Karla. So in honor of Earth Week, I thought I would read a book to you today about making the earth beautiful. Okay? I'm outside in my backyard in my treehouse. It's a beautiful day, so I thought this would be a great place to read this book. The name of the book is It's Zwibble and the Greatest Cleanup Ever. It's written by Lisa Warenko and illustrated by Tom Ross. In the Buzzville Forest, on the top of a purple hill, lives a very big and very unusual family. There's a magical dinosaur fairy named It's Zwibble, some forest friends, and a lot of star-tailed dinosaurs called the Zwibble Dibbles. You see that? One evening, the Zwibble Dibble family was busy doing the kinds of things they like to do after a day at the mill. Ed Zwibble and some of the Zwibble Dibbles were up on the roof watching falling stars. Fred the Moose was in the nursery singing a tender lullaby to a few of the littlest ones. The Toucan was showing the plans for his latest invention to Craighead the skeptical shrew. Craighead took one look at Two's plans and snickered. "I've been waiting to see this dream car of yours forever. You'll never, ever get the parts you need." Suddenly, the quiet time at the mill was interrupted by a loud shout coming from the back porch. "I got it, by golly!" Grandpa Cobb called out excitedly. "It's called Sycamore and Pond. I just remembered how to get there." Everyone hurried to the back porch to hear what all the excitement was about. Grandpa smiled as he told the family about a beautiful spot where he used to picnic and swim as a young beaver. The spot was cool and shaded by trees. The pond was filled with clear blue water. It sounded so wonderful, and the whole family wanted to go right away. But it was almost bedtime. It's Zwibble wisely decided that it would be best to start fresh in the morning. All that night, the Zwibble Dibbles were so excited they could hardly sleep. Bright and early the next morning, the whole family started off on their hike to Sycamore and Pond. Doesn't that look like a great place to go for a walk? Everyone was very excited. They couldn't wait to see the most beautiful place in the world. It was a long, long walk. The littlest ones had to be carried. "Hey, Two, where's that dream car of yours we've been waiting for?" teased Craighead the shrew. Finally, after a lot of uphills and downs, they rounded the bend and arrived at Sycamore and Pond. But it wasn't beautiful at all. It was littered with trash and ruined by garbage. "Oh no," said Fred. "We can't picnic here." "Oh, look at that mess. That's awful, isn't it? Look at that. It's so dirty. Yuck." "It was once so lovely," Grandpa sighed. "Let's go home," said the Zwibble Dibbles. But It's Zwibble had a better idea. "I'll bet if we work together, we can make this place beautiful again," he said, "and then we can picnic and swim." "It's a big job," said Grandpa. "Too big," grumbled the shrew. But the Zwibble Dibbles wanted to try it. It's Zwibble explained to the shrew that the cleanup would go a lot faster if the whole family pitched in. And it sure did. Before the day was through, they had collected 864 bags of garbage. "Now all we have to do is take it to the dump," said It's Zwibble. "Look at that, there's a bathtub in that pond. That's crazy. Someone threw a bathtub in there." But when they reached the dump, it was closed. There was no room for any more garbage. The dump was full with plastic and styrofoam, things that don't break down in the soil. Buzzville dump is closed. What will we do with all of this garbage? The Zwibble-Dibbles asked. We can't leave it here and we can't put it back in the woods. So they carried all 864 bags of garbage back home. We'll never picnic and swim, complained the shrew. It isn't our garbage. Why should we have to take care of it? I know it isn't fair, said It Zwibble kindly, but it is our earth, and the earth needs us all to help. I think the best garbage would be no garbage, Fred said. If only there was a way to get rid of all this garbage, sighed Grandpa. It's no use, grumbled the shrew. All that time we spent cleaning, all the effort, it's all useless, just like that garbage out there. Useless. That's it, Craighead, shouted It Zwibble. What a great idea! What are you talking about? Fred asked. Right now, the garbage out there is useless, It Zwibble explained, but if we can find ways to reuse it, we will have no garbage. Then we can picnic and swim. The next morning, everyone got up early to work, separating the garbage into different piles. Glass, metal, paper. Then they put their heads together to find ways to reuse, or recycle everything. What if we find something we don't know what to do with? Asked the shrew. Well, if that happens, It Zwibble answered, just put it to the side. Cobb helped the Zwibble-Dibbles find brand new uses for all of the paper. It Zwibble helped the Zwibble-Dibbles recycle the old bottles. They stored enough lemonade to last for 3 summers. Aren't they finding creative ways to use the garbage? Look at that. They washed out the bottles to make lemonade. I love it. All the old fruits and vegetables were added to the compost piles. This will help our flowers grow, said Fred. The old tin cans were perfect for potting all the geraniums. After a lot of work and fun, the paper, glass, tin cans, old vegetable and fruits, everything was recycled. Yip, yip, yippee, we did it, shouted the Zwibble-Dibbles. Now we can picnic and swim. But the Zwibble-Dibbles had cheered too soon. All of a sudden, they looked over and saw that their work wasn't done at all. Everyone had been so busy that no one had noticed that the I don't know what to do with it pile had really grown. Oh, nothing's fair, whined the shrew. Nothing works out. We're always waiting to swim, waiting to picnic, waiting for Two's silly old dream car. Who cares about Sycamore Pond anymore? It's too far away anyway. Hey, Shrew, Two smiled. I think you just gave us another great idea. Now Two knew what to do with the leftover garbage. He shared his idea with his friends. They all stayed up into the night. In the morning, the Zwibble-Dibble family headed off to Sycamore Pond in the most incredible pedal-powered, non-polluting jalopy ever seen. Look at that car. That's the car that they've been working on. Look, there's Fred the Moose pedaling it. There's all the parts from the dump that they didn't know what to do with. And look, there's a bathtub and a couch back there and a swing set. That is the best car ever. That looks like so much fun. Ah, just as I remembered it, Grandpa Cobb said. It was worth waiting for, said Itzwibble. And they stayed all day. Until the stars came out. Wasn't that a great story? I love that story. I've had this book for many, many, many years. It's been crumpled and ripped and taped and glued back together, and I just love it. So I'm glad that I had the opportunity to share it with you. And we must remember that it's a good idea to clean up our earth no matter when it is, not just during Earth Week, but every day. So thanks for listening. Miss you guys.